Hi, everybody. Happy Thankful Thursday. This Thankful Thursday minute is all about me being reminded to train my eyes to see the good. This Thankful Thursday, I reflected and am inspired by Derrick, the HVAC specialist who visited our home this week. As he was leaving, Derrick looked at me and said, "You're doing a wonderful job creating a happy home." I was very touched by his kind words, very appreciative of the amazing job that he did on the HVAC system. But his words stayed with me. For the next 2 days, I have been, for the 2 days after that, I was reflecting on his comment. And this morning during my devotional, I really, he came to mind, and I just spent some time walking through my home, trying to put on the eyes of Derrick, to look through my home to see what made it happy to Derrick. And it was such an amazing reflective experience for me because as I walked around my home, I noticed the framed scripture that had been given to me throughout my 28 years serving in Catholic education from parents, teachers, colleagues. And I noticed the fingerprint that is created from scripture from the Archdiocese of Baltimore principles. My Archdiocese of Washington cup filled with uh, rocks with positive messages that my colleagues at the Catholic Schools Office gave me, to my wonderful St. Joan of Arc quote from Karen Murphy from the Archdiocese of Baltimore, the amazing books, my St. Augustine statue from Amy at St. Augustine, all of these things that I've placed around my home, the books who've become trusted companions and reminders of the seasons as I've walked through this gift of life. The picture of my husband of 33 years and pictures of my children who are grown, and just the gratefulness that I have that they have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, and how that is on display for those who walk my home. And it took Derrick's observation to remind me not to take these things for granted or the grace that they represent. Um, and it made me think about our schools. You know, as leaders and teachers, we create environments every day. What do our message, what does the message of our hallways communicate? What does our bulletin board celebrate? And what do our students learn simply by walking through our classrooms before a single lesson even begins? Our environments are always teaching. This week, Derrick became my teacher. He reminded me that what we choose to place around us has the power to shape what we notice, what we value, and ultimately what we become. These things, these items, these reminders, my holy scripture are all a part of who I am, and all of those who I've been blessed to walk alongside who gave me these items. And the rosary I found in a school before it was going to be torn down, and the Jubilee banner that was going to be thrown away that I framed to remind me to celebrate Christ's presence every day. They make up who I am as an educational leader, a faith-based Catholic leader. And so over the next few days, I invite you to take a few quiet moments to think about, what messages does your home represent to others? What does your classroom, your school represent? You know, what is the environment teaching me? What is your environment teaching others? You know, reflect on this, and like me, you might be surprised at the outcome, and be reminded that we surround ourselves with good every day, and it's important to just take stock of that and be reminded and to be grateful. So, Derrick out there, thank you for this wonderful reminder that I need to train my eyes to see the good and embrace it and not take it for granted. So until next time, this wonderful sharing the good community, um, let's be committed to being His light in the world and have a happy, blessed, thankful Thursday evening.